This is a different type of big game feel.
Well, we are underway with match number 2. If you're just joining us, let me just remind you, it is 30 minutes on the match clock, a race to 6 frames. And if the match clock runs out before a player gets to 6, whatever the score is the final score. And if it's a draw, we'll see another 6-ball shootout. And this is a brilliant opening layout for Christophe. He'll take on the stripes, but these are wide open for him.
I'm definitely interested to see the 6-ball shootouts. I want to see more of them. I want to see more. It's exciting. It creates drama. It's a lot of fun to watch. Christophe not looking for the 6-ball shootout here. He's got an opportunity to take this first rack fairly easily. He has a good poise around the table as well. He looks so comfortable. Jessie maybe doesn't look as comfortable sitting in the chair. He may be a little unhappy with that, the way he's looking at it.
Yeah, might have to cross himself a couple of times here.
On the back of his shirt, it's iRobot, correct?
Yeah, iRobot.
This is, where did he get that nickname?
I honestly don't know, and I should know. I don't know. It always has been. It's
gonna have to ask him. He has such good mechanics. He sets down on the ball the same way every time.
One thing you will notice with Christophe is that shake on the shot. You know, it almost looks like, you know, intensity across his face, but you know, it doesn't harm him at all.
He has such a smooth transition there on the contact to the cue ball. It looks phenomenal the way he shoots that, and maybe a little bit further away on the 8-ball than he wanted to be, but he is going to shoot the 8-ball in the bottom left. And we have our first rack to Christophe Lambert. Right down the center, no cut break. Jessie likes that power break. Needs a ball to drop.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the cleanest of strikes for Jessie. It looked okay, just not huge power.
I think he needed a little bit more oomph, and I think he knows that. He's a very smart player. He understands what goes wrong when it goes wrong. When he gets an opportunity to break again, I feel like we'll see a little bit more power than he got there.
So straight away, Christophe into the stripes here, and it's another really good layout, isn't it?
The only ball that's going to give him any type of trouble is going to be that 10 ball up in the top right. But again, it's not much. He just has to play good shape on the balls on the top left, and he'll be fine.
A little short this time.
Yeah, just a little bit. Still workable, though. Maybe forced to shoot a combo here if he can't draw out of this.
Oh, lovely.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Just able to sink around that 5-ball. And the 13, yeah, I don't think it goes clean, but the combo's there. Maybe it does. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, the combo's quite just a little bit off. It's not an absolute guarantee.
We're going to find out what happens here. Smooth strike, and the 9-ball falls.
Yeah, that's excellent. Great control as well, not just making the combination.
Given the opportunity here to play the 10-ball, that was the 1 ball that he really needed a kind of a weird angle on, and he got it. So now it's off to the races. Good shot there. And keeping the steady pace. Eight ball to win the rack to make it 2-0. And it's down.
And it's noticeable, isn't it, how quickly he's getting down on the shots when they're there. You know, he took his time in the middle, then called his extension when he had to work out the problem he created for himself, and used the time. And once he was back in line, it was, let's just get him in.
Big break here. Cue ball just saved from a scratch. Did he make a ball? He did not. Dry break here. Jessie Moore coming to the table for the first time other than the break on the last rack. He's going to take the stripes here. He's definitely going to have to work out some issues with these balls. The 9 balls in a weird spot. Obviously the 13 and the 12 on the left side rail. But he's got an opportunity here to put a little bit of pressure back on Christophe. He did not really want to move that 4 ball out. But he's got an opportunity, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, first time he's really had anything to go at, and needs to get a feel for the table and get into this match.
Yeah, just to get comfortable. Absolutely, just to get comfortable and to feel better about being on the table. You know, sometimes it takes hitting a few balls to really, really feel comfortable on the table, and he hasn't really had that opportunity yet. Nice. He tried for the breakout. He wasn't able to get it successfully. So now here, I think he's going to have to play safe. Probably the best opportunity here. Is he banking at this ball? Oh, wow. So able to throw the ball. That was a phenomenal bank right there. I didn't think it would go. I didn't think it would get the angle past the 5 ball. But he doesn't have a good shot here. He's going to have to kick, and I think he's going to have to try and play kick and safe. Oh, no.
Disaster. Absolute disaster there.
Unfortunate for Jessie there. Christophe has to get this 4 ball taken out now, and that's what he's doing. So just a series of unfortunate events with the dry break. A few missed opportunities on his breakout, and then the unfortunate miscue. And iRobot is running out. One ball down. Maybe rolled a little far on this, but he's still okay. Good shot on the 2. He'll have the 5. This is going to be a clean rack here.
Yeah, and he steps up the pace, and when he's in good shape, and this is a great opportunity for 3-0 halfway to the target.
And the French number 1 showing why he entered this shootout and is confident. 8 ball in the side pocket. There it is.
Very nice indeed for Christophe Lambert. Tough for Jessie Moore, and that's what happens in shootout, Paul. You know, race to 6, 30 minutes. It's so fast paced, and you might not get an opportunity till you're 2-0 down, 3-0 down. He got his opportunity, and it just didn't work out for him. He just was trying hard, but could not find the key to unlocking the frame.
You don't have it. You got to have the confidence. 8 ball moving.
Oh no. Oh wow, we're in for a. Oh dear, that's so tough, isn't it? Yeah, it did get the 8 ball moving, but it was okay, but not the cue ball.
And a little bit on these rules here. So there is one big difference between American Pool
Huge, yeah.
and Ultimate Pool. So it is in the kitchen. You must place the cue ball in the kitchen. However, you can shoot in any direction, which it's not quite ball in hand, but it does give a little bit more freedom for the player. And that's a good shot right there, just following it in.
Yeah, lovely. It means you can continue the visit because you make both.
Christophe playing at a faster pace here.
I'll tell you, he's playing faster than I've seen him play before. He's certainly playing with an awful lot more speed.
Well, and it's not affecting him a whole lot.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Needed a good kiss there, and he got one. And then simple job left of making it 4-0.
At the beginning of that, we had 22 minutes left, and now we're just barely under 21. So a very, very quick rack there. 8-ball moving again. A big break here, but he needs that ball to drop. Oh, wow. And it just held up. This is what Jessie needed here, an opportunity.
Yeah, and he has to take this. You can still turn it around from here. Okay, yes, it's a tough ask at 4-0 down, but Christophe's played so quickly that there is time in the match. You have to take the next finish, though.
And this is a situation where he really needs to... Okay, he shot that ball good.
I'm not sure did he want to make both? He's got a problem with the 7-ball that he needs to deal with.
I think it would have been easier to take the stripes with the follow-up on the 14, but Jessie's got a plan. I'm not going to doubt it.
Okay, he's trying to move the 7 here, and beautiful. I think he's okay.
It's a great shot here.
Yeah, and now he can get out. It's going to be interesting when he plays the 2. Is where's he going after? When does he play it? Because obviously it's guarded. There's plenty of room to get to it, but not easy to get back out.
Yeah, I think he almost has to play a rail first and kind of kiss into that 14 afterwards to hold on that side. It's very tricky. Very, very tricky. And he's put himself into a position here that's not good. I don't think the cue ball squeezes past that 14 this direction, but we'll know for sure very shortly.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul, isn't it? No, not called. Just my eyesight then. Thought that was the 14 first, but obviously not.
Well, and Jessie, nonetheless, playing on. He's got a 1-ball and an 8-ball to get himself on the board. Very important shot here.
He's done well. For a couple of shots in this visit, it felt like he wasn't going to get out, but he's got himself to the 8, and he's got himself on the board here. Needed that. Absolutely essential that he took his first opportunity that came.
Well, and here we go. Jessie breaking makes a ball and a break. And he's got an opportunity at either suit. So it's really just a question of whichever one he likes. The 8-ball's in a weird spot. But if the solids were cleared up, it wouldn't be so bad. Then he's going to take the stripes.
Feels like just the 8 for me here.
And I'm wondering if the 8-ball can kiss off the 5 into the side pocket.
I think it's on. It's just even if it is on, it's not easy to get there.
It's very tight. Very, very tight. So something that I was talking with some of the UK guys about last night is you guys play with red and yellows over there.
Yeah.
Obviously, with being Ultimate Pool USA, we've moved to the standard ball set. The patterns, finding the patterns, I've heard these guys say a lot that the patterns are easier to find with reds and yellows rather than stripes and solids. I wonder how much that plays into it with these guys who are used to the red and yellows. With the pattern play, Jessie really making a good out here.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a minute. He's on the 8 here. He's done well to get as nicely on it as he has as well. And in it goes. It's back-to-back for Jessie, and this match may be turning here because we still haven't reached the halfway point in the match. You know, it's 6 frames played, 16:27 left on the clock. Long way to go into this one.
So, similar to what we saw in the last match, do you think we see Christophe slow down here?
There's too long left. You can't protect a 2-0 lead with 16 minutes to go. Right now, Christophe just needs to focus on taking 2 more opportunities. I don't think he can worry about it until you know, if there was 5 minutes left, absolutely, you'd be taking your time and making sure that, you know, if you fail to get out here, you've at least used up 2 minutes of the clock.
Absolutely.
But we're too much left.
I'm learning this as we go. I'm seeing the strategies. I'm seeing how they're playing out. Jessie, if he gets more opportunities at the table, he's definitely going to have to take advantage of them because Christophe doesn't make too many mistakes. Very, very good player. This one ball here is a little tough.
He's having a look now. Is he on it now? Get it out the way. It looks a little tight. I think he might be.
Yeah, I think he's also looking at this 2 ball. The 2 ball, he's got an opportunity here to get to the 2. Will he get that opportunity again? That's definitely a little tougher than he was. I think he wanted close to the same angle that he was at to be able to shoot that 2 ball. Now he's got to do a little different. And here, I think you're just going to see him draw back and try and get back to that angle for the 6.
The way he's looking there to me is he's looking at the 6 in the bottom right. And then you can take 2 in the right side.
There we go. A little bit of draw there. So you're absolutely correct there. And this is just going to be the stun. Wants to make sure that he doesn't go too far. If he gets an odd angle, and he hit it perfect. We're looking at a 5-2 lead for the French, number 1.
And you have to say the standard's been brilliant. I mean, Christophe's been all but flawless here, and Jessie's just had that one mistake, really. He took on a tough finish at 2-0 down.
And to think last match, at 4-2, we had roughly 6 minutes left. This match going much quicker.
Yeah, I had a very brief chat with Tyler as we see the dry break from Jessie after we came off the interview, and you know, he was wondering how many frames we would get to see in these matches, and I would have thought, you know, players that have been playing this format for a while, they got quicker and quicker. They've got quicker and quicker, and we're seeing a lot more. 30 minutes for a race to 6. We'd see a lot of matches finishing. You know, we could see. I mean, the way the pace this is going, we could see all 11 frames if Jessie was able to get into it. But in the first match, we were, you know, we didn't see that many at all. So I think when, you know, we get a year down the line, I think we'll see a lot more frames played.
And a lot of that came from the situation. Oh wow,
Ooh, Christophe just lucky there.
With Cleve being the player who understands this format, understands the strategy, and him having the lead, you saw that clock management come in. This doesn't have to be managed clockwise for Christophe at this point. So...
No, he does have a big shot to play, though.
Oh, no.
This might be the first time in a match that he doesn't get out. That 2 ball is locked up.
He's definitely in a little bit of trouble here. Looking for the breakout. No. It must go. I think he can play it off, and the 7's going to run into the 10 and the 2. But the question is, what happens to the 7 ball?
Well, they've both come out, but is he on one?
I think he can see the 2 ball, but he's going to have to do something spectacular to get back on the 7, because I believe the only pocket that's on is the left side pocket.
Goes for the bank. Is it going to reach? No. Okay. Jessie's going to get another opportunity in this match then.
You seem a little unfazed. That's not a shot that I would ever see being played in American 8-ball. You didn't look unfazed at all.
The thing is,
the double bank there.
Yeah, it's one of those that, I mean, he's not. He can't make that clean and get on the next ball. So he's got to get creative. But Christophe is one of the most creative players in the world. So I guess it's you almost expect the unexpected with him.
Playing 8-ball in that situation,
Well, you just got to go, haven't you?
that's
Find something.
I don't think I've ever seen that situation. That was a really cool thing. That's different. Not seen the double bank like that being played in standard 8-ball, so that was cool. But Jessie here with an opportunity here. He has a really good spot to be able to absolutely lock the cue ball up. The problem is the 2-ball's sitting in the hole. So it's not the best Loctite safety.
But if he played it if he'd played it earlier when there's other balls around, the chance of him getting on the 7-ball was slim.
That ball going is going to help him there. Yeah. Well, that's what he needed, and this is a big shot right here for Jessie. He's going to have to go past the side pocket. He's jacked up over the ball. He's tree-topped. This is not the best opportunity, but he's going to have to make the most of it. Good shot. And again, not the best turnout, but he'll just be able to make that ball roll up, take his medicine. We got a game here, Simon. It's not over yet.
Yeah. Really, it's been incredibly impressive from Jessie. From the position he's been in and what he's found, it's been incredible. But he'll be, he's experienced enough to know it's just a case of, wait for his next opportunity. But he'll want it to be here, because if he doesn't get out here or he breaks dry, all of a sudden Jessie will have a chance to go back to back and make it all square. That's the sort of in these short race dynamics.
Well, and a tough layout here. Also, if we take a look at the match clock, we are almost to that 10-minute mark, and that shot clock is going to drop down from 30 to 15 seconds. 15 seconds for somebody who hasn't played this format is not a lot of time. If Jessie does get an opportunity back at the table, he's going to have to think a little quicker than he has been. I'm not sure he's going to get that opportunity, though.
Oh, Christophe didn't quite get a nudge on the 8 he wanted. So he's maybe working a little bit here. Does have the 9-ball tied up as well.
And there you see that shot clock coming into play quickly. 15 seconds is definitely... I don't know if you've ever tried it. Well, obviously you have, but I don't know if you guys out there
I've never played it in a competitive environment. 30 felt enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
15 is all the player. I'd spend a lot of time talking to the player. 15 is tough. It really is. You just have to play what you instinctively see. You can't really think about trying to find the pattern and figure it out. You have to just go on instinct. And you also, this is where we talked about your natural, like Christophe Lambert's natural is to play slowly. And he's had to speed that up, because otherwise it's too big a change when you get to the 15.
Well, and for anybody out there watching, go next time you play a rack. Oh,
this match has turned. This match has turned. What a chance here for Jessie to get himself just one away.
And he's definitely got an opportunity here. But when you guys go out next, go rack a set of 8-ball. Have a friend put a timer on 15 seconds. And just see how tough it is. Just test yourself out. Actually, don't even wait that long. entrance close at 7 tonight,
7
right?
o'clock tonight for the Louisiana Open.
Get in.
You can. That's it. Anyone that wants to come down and wants to be part of this, you could be out here on this table. Louisiana Open gets underway tomorrow. We still have spaces available.
I'm going to sign up. I'm going to sign up before the entrance close.
I happen to know you're already in the draw.
Well, and Jessie here taking his opportunity.
And he's taking it quite quickly as well. There's no hanging about here. I know it's 15 seconds a shot, but he's not using the full 15 because he's obviously conscious of needing time left on the... Oh, no. Oh, I was about to say he needed time on the clock to get the next frame, which he has plenty of, but he might not get this one.
So here's a big difference here with American Pool. Normally you'd have to call the 8-ball. Jessie's going to soft kick that ball. In that situation with these rules not having to call it, I think I would have fired it. Give it some speed. Maybe it goes in the side.
I thought that was one that I expected him to get it pretty close to making that in the corner, to be honest.
think the clock got him a little bit.
Yeah, a little
saw
bit.
him
You don't
rush.
quite have time to. Yeah, absolutely. But that, well, he's going to be distraught really, because that was 5-4. He'd done all the hard work. 5-4, and he has the break as well. It was huge, you know. And well, now we're in. Christophe Lambert can just run this out for the match.
And Christophe's got to be feeling a little fortunate there, because this was not a guaranteed win for him at this point.
No, a little edgy getting over the line, but he has got over the line. The French phenom, iRobot Christophe Lambert gets the second match on the board. Local favourite Jessie Moore gave it a good run, too far behind and couldn't pull it back. Christophe Lambert moves on. He'll play Tyler Starr in the quarterfinals later on tonight.